Hello, hope you guys are having a fabulous February 1st, right? 1st of February. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe we're already into the second month of this new year. It is crazy. But I want to take a moment to be able to talk a little bit about Melaleuca, all right, tea tree oil. So this, ironically, years and years and years ago, was our gateway oil for our family. Josephine was dealing with molluscum, which is a type of wart that's similar to chickenpox in the sense that it will spread on your own skin. It doesn't spread nearly as prolific as chickenpox. And not as severely to other children, but if you break open one of the warts, one of the pus pockets, it will spread. And unlike chickenpox, which has a very short lifespan, it has an average lifespan of where it incubates and festers for about 6 months on the skin, so you could very well have molluscum going on and not even realize it. So you could have like even just one show up and then not realize that you have more of this going on. And then it lasts anywhere from 1 to 5 years on your skin, just depending on how well you're able to eradicate the virus, right? The issue with molluscum. Definitely look it up. It's quite an interesting little contagious little skin condition. So anyways, the average lifespan of it, though, on a person's skin, having to deal with it and try to be able to totally eliminate it, is about a year, year and a half. So we were, she was 5 years old, and we started to notice a few bumps right on inside and outside of her elbow area. And I, just thinking it was some just little pus pocket or something, I tried to, see if I could wash it off, and it broke open one of the little pus pockets and continued to spread. Didn't spread, or I didn't see visually it spread right away, but before she had about 5 or 6, went to her doctor, found out that it was definitely molluscum, but she said it's not a big deal. Most children are able to go about business just fine, and it doesn't create an issue. We could send her to a dermatologist to have it removed, or have them removed, but it's really not a big deal. Problem is, Josephine also deals with eczema. We thought her eczema was under control, and it was not. So because of it, her skin was not in the best of condition that it could have and should have been. So what happened was the molluscum actually spread pretty rampantly. By the time we got into the dermatologist, within 2-3 months tops, she had over 50 molluscum all over her body. Bless this little sweet girl's heart. The dermatologist was, anyways, lots of, different stories and stuff with that. It was, and we'll just say it was an unpleasant experience for my dear daughter as well as for myself. She did end up getting all of them frozen off, but it did not fix the problem. And if anything, it crusted over the ones that she did have, and then it allowed them to ooze and spread even more. So that's when I realized, okay, we can't, the creams, the this, the that is not working. What can we do to help her skin heal and repair? I prayed, and I was doing one of my crazy searches, and I came across tea tree oil, aka Melaleuca, and I was like, oh my goodness, okay, I'm willing to try anything. So I started to dab her skin, her spots, every single day, multiple times a day. And those of you who've experienced Melaleuca, it's very strong. It definitely dries things up, very potent. So less is definitely more when it comes to tea tree oil. But I had not been introduced to the wonderfulness of doTERRA yet, so I didn't have the same type of concentration of tea tree oil, Melaleuca. So I was doing the best I could with it. But I started to notice a difference. I started to notice a change in her skin between that and just keeping it really nourished and moist. her skin, as far as just making sure it's moisturized, making sure the eczema was under control. So many different layers of making sure and supporting her skin and her immune system. So her incubation period, or her time frame with it, was severely cut and was significantly less. I think she ended up having molluscum for a total of 8 or 9 months. And at the year mark, I ended up seeing that there was absolutely no molluscum. I hadn't noticed or checked any in quite a while, and I was relieved that her skin was clear, it was clean, and it was the healthiest it's ever been. So that is my Melaleuca tea tree oil story. So what are some of the great benefits of tea tree oil and Melaleuca? So historically, the tree leaf itself has been used for centuries by Aborigines to heal cuts, wounds, skin infections. It has 12 times the antiseptic power of phenol, Phenol, right? That phenol. Phenol. You know me and science words. It has been a strong immune building properties, and I'm getting this information just so you know from Modern Essentials book. I love this resource, it's fabulous. So the French medicinal uses have been for athlete's foot, for bronchitis, colds, coughs, diarrhea, flu, gum health, gum disease, rash, skin healing support, sore throat, sunburn, tonsillitis, as well as yeast infections. So tidbit, the last couple 2-3 weeks, we've been dealing with a lot with the construction stuff here at our house and whatnot. So we took to putting a little bit of Melaleuca, a couple drops in a spray bottle, and spraying the back of our throat to help soothe the pain of the agitated throat with all of the seasonal stuff that's starting to bloom here as well, or not necessarily bloom, but kind of like rising up, and a lot of cedar issues going on in Central Texas, so kind of crazy. So it just has been a really great support for us, not only for our skin, but for our bronchial, for our throat, for all that fun stuff. All right, I like it even putting a drop of it with On Guard in a tea in water and agitating it really well. That helps support with just soothing the throat, as well as getting the benefits internally. But again, if you're not a huge fan of internal use for the oils, you can definitely use them aromatically and topically. Very supportive that way. The cool thing is, you know, I talk about the oils and emotions all the time. So Melaleuca is the oil of energetic boundaries. So do you ever find yourself just feeling like you're inundated by parasitic relationships, right? Poor boundaries, feeling weak-willed, feeling like just lots of toxicity going on, right? And that can happen even when it's, you know, when you're going into good situations, what are considered good stresses, right? You know, different either adventures, traveling, family, my bathroom redo. You know, those are all good adventures, but we're also dealing with other people's energy, other people's emotions. And so when we're surrounded by that, if we don't set good, healthy boundaries physically and emotionally, then it can also take a hit on our immune system. And that's something that I definitely experience quite often, as well as my daughter. So when you're wanting to be able to guard up with energetic boundaries, to really find your voice with, in a way, demanding respectfulness, right? As well as having respectful connections, to feel empowered and resilient, to honor your boundaries, your spirit, your energy. All right, Melaleuca is a really supportive oil for that. And a lot of my emotions information that I share and I get is from the Emotions and Essential Oils book. I love it, absolutely love it. But I just wanted to share a little extra about Melaleuca and why I think it's such an amazing powerhouse and supportive for our physical immune system as well as our spiritual immune system. All right, so you have a beautiful and blessed day, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon. If you have any questions about Melaleuca, shoot me a message, share more, and anyways, you guys have a beautiful, blessed day. All right, take care, and God bless.